Hi everyone, thanks for watching Europeify. For folks who are new to my space, my name is Amrita. I live in Germany and I make informative as well as travel content around Germany and other European countries. So ever since I had made this video about my experience with the German practical driving test, a lot of people had reached out to me to make a separate video about all the technical questions those are asked in the practical driving test. So in this video, I'm going to list all the technical questions, of course from my experience as well as from what I have heard or seen in other websites. So yeah, let's dive into today's video. On the day of your practical driving test, before even starting to drive, the examiner will ask you a few technical questions about the car and about the different functions. The first kind of question that you may get asked about is about the different liquids in the bonnet of the car. Of course, it differs from the electric vehicles to the fuel driven, but normally you must be aware of four kind of liquid. One is the engine oil, and you should also show them how you can measure if the engine liquid is at the sufficient level or not. And then the second one is the coolant fluid, and then the third one is the windshield wiper liquid, and the fourth one is the braking liquid. So you must be able to show them what is what. Yeah, just show the examiner the maximum and minimum level of all these liquid containers. The second most important category of question is about the different lights in the car. The examiner would like you to know and show him or her where is which light and how do you turn that on and how do you know that it is turned on or off. So some of the important lights are, of course, the indicators, the left and right indicators. So you can show the examiner how to turn that on and how the blinker goes on inside the dashboard. And then again, the high beam and low beam lights, the front and rear fog lights, and then the parking light, of course. So just memorize where is what, and you should be able to show him very clearly that how you can turn something on and how you can see it in the dashboard. At times, some of the examiners can even ask you to go out and show them where the light is. So be prepared for that as well. The third and probably the simplest one is the horn. So the examiner may ask you to show that the horn is working. So you must blow the horn and show the examiner that it works. Now the fourth category of question is about the hazard lights. So the examiner will ask you where the hazard light switch is, and also how can you determine that it is working and it is turned on. So you can just show the both the indicators turning on switching on the hazard light on the dashboard, and also there must be a sort of an alarming sound in most of the cars, so you can also tell about that to the examiner. Coming to the fifth question, I haven't personally encountered it, but also get to know about all the windshield wipers and rest of the things in the front area of your car, so around steering wheel and on the side. The sixth question would be about the tires. Examiner may ask you before starting off driving, what should you notice about your tires? And the structure might be different, but you should be able to convey three things basically: that you should check the condition of your tire, that it should not be damaged before you start off your drive, and you should also check the tire profile, which should not be less than 1.6 mm, and you should also check the tire pressure, etc. So sometimes even they ask you to go out of the car and show how do you measure the tire profile. It has never happened to me personally, but yeah, this might also happen. So make sure you ask your driving instructor to show how to do that. Another most important category is about the braking system. So I have personally faced two questions from this section. So the examiner may ask you, how do you know that the brake is working? So the normal brake. You should be able to show your examiner that when you try to move forward with the brake pressed, you are getting some sort of resistance, and also that applies to the handbrake. So you should put on the handbrake and then try to go forward with the first gear if it is a manually driven car, or the forward gear in an automatic car, and then you can show him or her that the engine bonnet lifts up a little, and then again you get some sort of resistance. So you should be able to properly show both of these things. So yeah, be prepared for that. These were the list of questions that I had personally encountered, but yeah, just be in touch with your driving instructor and get a list of all these technical questions and prepare well for it. Well, I have heard that they may not fail you if you're not able to answer any technical question, but here during the practical driving test, they see your overall performance. So if you don't do very well in the technical questions and also don't drive well in the next session, then yeah, it might impact your overall results. So yeah, be well prepared, and I hope my video helps you with that. But before ending this video, one other important thing to remember is, when you enter the car during the practical driving test, there are certain observations that the examiner makes initially about you, and that is about how you position yourself before starting the driving. So be sure to fasten your seat belt, and then set your both side mirrors, and then your seat height, the rear middle mirror, etc. And also, while ending the exam, they may ask you to go out of the car, and be sure to again check all the mirrors from your blind spot and then go out of the car. So these are very simple but important things. So yeah, be well prepared and good luck with your practical driving test. I'll see you next time with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.